Dear Nephew Mikey, boy, it sure has been an interesting and eventful week this week, getting together with old friends and getting together with new friends. Turns out everybody's really nostalgic about catching up with one another because there was something called the Great Calamity. I'm not sure what fried seafood appetizers has to do with anything, but it sure has made people sentimental, and that's okay with me because you know how much I like to catch up with everybody, Mikey. I didn't really get offered any calamari, but that's okay because I'm not really partial to seafood. You see, there was this place called the Tom Tara Deepcroft, and after going through this crazy maze-like dungeon, at the end of it there was this squid-faced monster, and it just sort of turned me off to that particular appetizer. That's alright, because after we did that, we hung out in Grindaria for a little while with Miss Grindaria herself. Wow, green and hot. I bumped into some buddies of mine who have really been busy getting together with some snazzy gear, and I figured I might as well go get some snazzy gear myself, so I picked some up and kind of look like a Jedi. If you don't know what that is, Mikey, it's okay, I'll explain later. We took some time out to defend the Cheese Slicers Guild meeting again, and you know how I love those guys. They hooked us up with a job at the Copper Bell Mines. I'm thinking this is a mine that has a dinner bell at the end of it. You can ring it and get some mushroom soup or something, but there really wasn't much to do there. You could run around on some wooden platforms, dance on some contraptions, ride a few elevators, but I didn't see a single mushroom, Mikey. Not a single mushroom. It turns out there's no dinner at all in this mine, Mikey, which is kind of disappointing, and you know how I feel about dinner. There is, however, a bunch of giant monsters, and I don't mean monsters that are big. I mean giants that are monsters. This thing was mean, hit like a truck, and tried to turn us all into Jake Jam. Don't worry, Mikey. We killed him. Talk about the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And that brings us to today's lesson, Mikey. When life throws calamari at you and you're thinking something is too big and too tough to handle, just push on through and take care of it, because it's the things that are hard to do in life that are most worth doing. Right, ya? If I don't get turned into Jake Jam. Love, your uncle.